Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos. A reminder of our top stories. New dawn in Zimbabwe as the country's military takes control of government, insists action is not a coup d'etat, but only to flush criminals out of the system. President Buhari asked Zimbabwe's military to respect the country's constitution as other world leaders call for calm following change of power in the country. President Buhari orders the Inspector General of Police to restore Governor Obiano's security aids as Senate condemns action by the IGP Ibrahim Idris. And at least 14 people killed as flash floods caused by heavy rain hit central Greece. And just to remind you that for more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. And log on to m.channelstv.com to watch us on your mobile device or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows devices from their respective stores. The Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have access to the Eyewitness feature, with which you can share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu, and then follow the instructions. Now let's take a look at some of those pictures that were sent into our portal today. And we can begin with this one from Irawo bus stop off Ikorodu Road in Lagos, showing a flooded street, which our eyewitness reporter says is due to poor drainage. He's calling on the local government authorities to look into it. Still on roads, we move to Niger State, where our eyewitness reporter sent in a picture showing the deplorable condition of Labata-Lapai Road, and he's asking the federal government to address the situation quickly. Finally, our eyewitness reporter in Asaba, Delta State, sent in this picture showing a blocked drainage channel, and he's appealing to the state government to do something about it. Do send us some more pictures when you can. Thanks for the ones that you've sent already. 4 suicide bombers, 2 males and 2 females, today stormed Muna Gari community in Konduga local government area of Borno State, detonating improvised explosive devices strapped to their bodies at different locations. The first explosion occurred at a prayer ground, while the other explosions occurred afterwards, all within the community. A total of 18 persons, including the 4 suicide bombers, died in the multiple explosions, while 29 others sustained various degrees of injuries and were rushed to the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital. Meanwhile, there are reports of an attack by Boko Haram militants on Sebongeri village, a community between Gulak and Madagali town in Adamawa State. Channels Television learned that troops of the Nigerian army have been engaging the terrorists in a firefight. Sabongeri has suffered many attacks carried out by the militants in the past. The predominantly Christian community was worst hit in November 2014. A while ago, we spoke to the chairman of the Madagali local government area, Muhammad Yusuf, and he gave us an update on the situation.
That something is happening, that they're hearing a gunshot and like bomb in one area called Sabungari. So immediately I call the OC Army in Gulak, one captain, and if he have any information about what is going on, which he told me that yes, there is shooting in Sabungari, and they are prepared and they are on alert, and I should tell my people not to panic, but I cannot tell you issue of casualty because it's night and there's no network there. And you know, people cannot come out to know what is happening. You know, the security will not give you anything now, maybe until in the morning. Everybody is trying to leave the area because these things have been happening every day. Yesterday in one village, today in another village. So they are saying they are tired. It's like government is not doing much in that regard, regarding security to protect their life and their property. They cannot access their farm, they cannot go to market. If something happens, people will bring in their food assistance. They are not after food assistance. We are not after food assistance. What we want is government should protect the life of our people and their property.
Away from security matters, the House of Representatives Committee on National Judiciary has described the conditions under which judges and judicial workers operate as deplorable. The committee, led by its chairman, Honorable Aminu Shegeri, visited the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court today as part of its oversight functions. They inspected the courts, the judges' residential quarters and the courtroom complex, which is still under construction. After the inspection, the committee promised to make the environment conducive for judges and lawyers to do their work.
Of course, we've seen the edifice being built for them. That's a 20-courtroom project going on here at Ikoyi. So what we have seen here is really very, very unbecoming. And it's unacceptable for a judge to be working, a federal high court judge, to be working in a cubicle. You know, how is he expected to? No wardrobes for them to change, even when they come in late, and no place for them to keep their books, files underneath tables and stuff. It is really not acceptable. But the project is going on, and this will help us to have more impetus in making appropriations for this project so that it can be quickly completed, and judges and indeed the lawyers and litigants can be more comfortable, and justice can be dispensed with as soon as possible.
Let's cross over to Abuja now. Here's Ibrahim Adra. Ibrahim.
Ijoma, thank you indeed. Now we begin with politics. It's 3 days to the Anambra governorship election, and political parties and their candidates are rounding off their campaigns. The All Progressive Congress had its mega rally in Awka today, where the party's flag bearer, Tony Nwoye, had another opportunity to woo voters to his camp. President Muhammadu Buhari and other national leaders of the APC joined a crowd of party faithful at the Alex Ekweme Square in Awka to seek support for the party on Saturday.
It's a massive rally for the All Progressives Congress in Anambra State, as the President Muhammadu Buhari, as chief campaigner for governorship candidate of the APC, Tony Nwoye, leads the federal machinery and the national party hierarchy to Dr. Alex Ekweme Square, Awka, to woo the Anambra electorate to vote for the party.
As your General Officer Commanding, I report to you that the men and women you see here are ready for duty on Saturday, November 18. Each of them will capture 100 men and women.
Anambra people, nobody is teaching them how to vote. They are very enlightened and they know what to do on Saturday.
The Imo State Governor and chairman of the APC Governors Forum and the national chairman of the APC toe the same line of thought as they appeal to the people to join the APC so that through Tony Nwoye, a political bridge that will connect the southeast to the center will be fixed.
You may not understand what I go through when I meet with these young men and radical boys here, how they treat me as the only child. All I'm asking for an Anambrarian, give me Tony Nwoye to support me in Abuja.
You are valued in the Igbo people. You have contributed immensely to the progress of this nation. Today, the challenge is before you.
The president, who is impressed at the massive turnout of people at the event, reminds the Anambra State electorate that he is not unaware of the campaign promises he made in 2015 and says the 2018 budget will tackle infrastructure and the southeast will benefit immensely.
We have worked very hard, and the result of your working hard should be shown in the performance of your state governments and in the center. I assure you, we haven't lost sight of our campaign promises to stabilize the country, because without security, nothing can be done.
The high point of the event is the handover of the party flag to the candidate by the president to secure victory, as well as the official defection of the son of the late APGA leader, Emeka Ojukwu, to APC, where the national chairman of the party receives him and also decorates him with the party outfit and broom.
Is part of the APC. He will only say 2 sentences to tell you.
I'll stay with the Anambra polls. Newi also came alive for the candidate of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, Willie Obiano, as thousands of his supporters troop out to show solidarity ahead of the governorship election that is on Saturday. Governor Obiano is seeking re-election for a second term in office, and a former governorship candidate of the PDP, Konduga, is the one champion in the re-election campaign for Obiano in Newi.
It's a major rally at the Konduga Stadium in Newi, Anambra State. The atmosphere is charged up as it's only a matter of days now to this weekend's governorship election. This massive support is for the re-election of Governor Willie Obiano, organized by a former governorship aspirant, Konduga. Nollywood actors and actresses bring life to this event with their dancing, followed by endorsement by members of the entertainment industry.
Chief General and I support that the second emotion that will Governor Willie Obiano comes back for the second term.
Top members of the All Progressives Grand Alliance further charge up the crowd to protect their votes with victory for Obiano and Abga, their guide.
I am 100% sure, because I always predict your victory is certain.
On Saturday, be vigilant, vote, and watch over your votes.
Good security coverage in the Anambra State and other promises kept are major reasons why many believe he should be re-elected.
In the economy, in politics, in society, seek first security, and people who feel secure will come and help you develop your plan. That is what is happening to Anambra now.
It's another opportunity for the man of the moment to talk to the people. He makes a passionate appeal that he be allowed to continue in the area of security, payment of salaries, pensions, and other dividends of democracy.
Saturday is already here. Nobody should tell you that. There is security in the state right now, and we want it to remain so in the next 4 years.
Popular musician Flavor returns to his home state for this event, filling the air with good music as Governor Obiano and his party hope the memories created at this event will last for the next couple of days when they begin to cast their votes.
And still remaining in the southeast state of Anambra, where the president has ordered the Inspector General of Police to immediately restore the security detail of the state governor, Mr. Willie Obiano. President Buhari gave the order today in Awka, the Anambra state capital, after Governor Obiano informed him about the development. His spokesperson, Mr. Femi Adesina, says the president has directed the Deputy Inspector General of Police Operations, Joshua Kabila, to ensure the return of the governor's security personnel before leaving Awka, where he attended the grand finale of the APC governorship rally. And when the News at 10 returns, Fitch gives B+ rating to Nigeria's upcoming dollar-denominated Eurobond. That's on Business News. Do stay with Channels Television.